I had made a previous video on the Bambu Lab H2S, and I just recently got the Bambu Lab H2S that we're gonna do a little unboxing video and other stuff with it. Now I say other stuff as if I'm not just going to be 3D printing things with it. That's what's gonna happen with this. But we're gonna unbox it, and like the last video, we're gonna see capabilities wise and how it looks. I know the H2S was a great addition to my printer collection, so much so that I replaced my other bigger printer. It's sitting over in the corner over here because it just worked so much better, like without much work at all. Here is my old printer. It's been through a lot. You can see I did some weird stuff with the cords and everything like that. So this one has been kind of just surviving instead of, you know, thriving. So we're gonna get to the box here and keep going from there. All right, we have the Doomslayer to protect us from all harm. And we're gonna get our box cutter opened up. We have our trusty box cutter. This one is a 3D printed cutter with a utility max blade because it's better for the ergonomics of the hand underneath that. Our quick start guide, we're going to need that in a little bit. Our accessory box for all our little pieces. Here. Some foam. So it says here, 2 or more people are required to carry the weight of this printer. Let's see if we can do it. Just me. We got to get from here all the way over there. So I might move some stuff to get it open on that spot of the table right there. I'll be able to get it up on the build table by myself as well. Strong. Alright, we're gonna continue this setup process. Gotta open all this up. Just please remove before use. I feel like I should do that now. A bunch of little pieces of tape everywhere. Oh, it's just the cover. I see. Okay. Fold that apart and take out our nice little top cover. Nice. Very pretty. Oh, just keep the glass piece. Plastic just slides off. I think that's going to be the case this time too. Alright. Ta-da! Alright, we have the parts box, so let's open up and take a look. So you shouldn't need any other extra tools to set anything up. We have our little parts box right here, and that should be enough to get this all set up. So already in the parts box, you got some like spare nozzle, stuff like that. Actually, don't know if this is a spare or just the nozzle. There's a privacy cover for the camera, some extra screws, nozzle wiper, another wiping pad, and then what we wanted, the Allen wrenches. AMS out, we got these 4 red little screws there that we're going to pull out, and then pull it off of the back, and then I think that goes on top actually, so it might actually end up being taller than me. On the inside here, there's one up there, and up there, and then that should be it before we can start moving this guy around. Wow, we got a little box. Yeah. More. Huh. So there ended up being 4 more in there. There's one right there, and on that side, and on this side, and right here as well. And maybe that'll be everything before we can get all that stuff out there. And now we're gonna go for the screws that are in here. So one, these 2, and then that one there. We're gonna unscrew those. That should be enough to move the Z-axis around. All right, we got all those out, so now we're gonna plug it in. The plug in the cable is in the AMS attachment, as well as the filament spools and the cable for it. But we're just gonna try to set it up with the normal stuff first, and then we'll set it up with the AMS. So we're gonna get the power cord in there and all set up. And then we'll put our safety pin in for properly enabling the power. I'm gonna put this in first. So put this in first and then turn it on. I think it's for just in case the AI starts taking it over, you just pull the plug on it and be safe from the AI. All right, it's running its calibration now. It'll take about 20 or so minutes to run calibration, and then we'll be able to start maybe our first print. So that's exciting. All right, 20 minutes later, it is all set, and we are ready to start printing. We are gonna set up the AMS first, sitting on the table there, and then we will start our first print. On the top right here, it has nice little rubber on it. It does not scratch up the paint at all. I mean the glass. On the AMS, it has a couple options on what filament is on what, so you can tell it exactly what's there. So the AMS will dry the filament and get it ready to print. So we have a roll here, a PETG roll that we're going to stick in there, and then we can get our first print started up. Right in this tube right here. And it automatically is going to feed it all the way through to the end of the printer. It's going to be a black PETG roll that we're putting in, and that is going to go through the load process. So it's going to heat up the nozzle and then put in the filament. Now that we finished the setup, we are going to do our first print on the printer. I'm probably going to do a Spider-Man face shell for the new movie Brand New Day, and we're going to see how that shell comes out, and maybe we'll do some lenses on the rest as well. I looked at the suit from Pro Cosplay that I got, and I just wanted to improve it just a little bit more, so I'll be back with that. See that it printed beautifully, like no issues at all. So you can just take off the bed right here. There we go. We'll just take this and set that down, and then we'll fix the build plate here. It has these little notches in the corner to help everything stay lined up. And then here's my other Bambu Lab. I already finished the lenses, but we're gonna go and take a look at the mask. All right, now we have our first two prints. So this came out on the Bambu P2. I can't even remember which one I have now. This one came out on the P2S. Good print with the supports off. You know, it's got a nice lens. And then here is that face shell. Now this is, of course, not the Brand New Day face shell like I said I was going to print. This is just a classic shell that was on Maker World, because I think I'm making a Spider-Man suit and I'm going to use this shell for it. But you can see how easy the supports come off. Just, you know, I had nothing to change on the support settings. They just come right off. We're going to take all the rest of this off, especially the inside. Done. Easy. I had to change none of the settings for the Bambu Lab to do this either. These are the base settings that come with the printer in Maker World. It knows exactly what to do, and it's already dialed in. It's already pretty much perfect right off the get-go. Like, that's and stuff. You know, I took just all the supports off, even on the lens right here. Don't even have to be careful about like the thin plastic parts. It just comes apart like right away. Just right off there. Now it's ready. So now we'll just have the lenses that sit in the shell right there, and then when we're ready, we can make it a fully finished shell. So very excited about this new printer. We're going to be starting a Batman Beyond project. I already made the helmet for it, and I printed out some armor pieces. But this is the next big 3D print project that we're doing, and this will be so much easier with the Bambu Lab H2S. So I'm very excited to keep going with that. But other than that, thank you guys for watching. Maybe I'll make a video on the Batman Beyond. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments below. But other than that, we have a new shop. If you guys want to see a new shop tour, let me know as well. But bye for now. Thanks for watching.